What is up, my fellow Chibits? Hopefully all of you are having a very good day. And so, with that being said, I'm going to tell you right now, it's getting hot. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been sweating. Like, I'm sweating a lot. Like, the weather here has been so bipolar. Like, 1 minute, it's like 30 to 20 degree weather. Next minute, it's like 60 to 70 degrees. And I'm like, look, stop. Like, stop going from like 20, 30 degrees one day to 60 to 70 at the next. It's just like, it's killer. It really is. But, besides that, how have all of you been? Have you been having a good time? How has your week been? How is your day going? Most likely when you guys see this video, it might be late at night, but, you know, regardless of whenever you watch this, hopefully all of you are having a very good day or not, because I love you guys, and I do care about you. So, with that being said, let's begin this week's Chibit questions. What's the toughest decision you've ever had to make as a content creator? One of the toughest things for me, I guess, in terms of uploading-wise, was probably when I made that Chibit questions video a long time ago talking about me being a virgin. Now I'm very open about it, but it was a very tough decision because I have seen so many things on the internet so many times to where people are just completely destroyed thanks to revealing certain secrets like that or made fun of, and I'm very surprised how understanding you guys are and, you know, how supportive and all of that. So I would say that was one of the toughest decisions I've ever had to make in terms of upload-wise, I guess, because it was so personal to me. I just didn't think, you know, you guys would react well to it. That's my personal outlook on that. 2-hour-long review of Horo's ears respectively win. Number 1, you just said Holo wrong. It's not Horo. Number 2, I love my girl Holo, but I don't think I could talk about her fluffy ears for 2 hours. I mean, unless I just, you know, have just ears panning as a still image for 2 hours for a video. I mean, then yeah, I guess I can make a 2-hour-long review for, you know, Holo's ears. Which is your favorite god to play in Smite? Also, who is the best waifu from the game, and why is it Soul? Okay, I do like Soul, but in-game, she doesn't have a butt crack. Like, her butt crack is missing. So I can't really say Soul is best girl or best waifu of Smite. Also, you would die. You would melt to death if you even were trying to touch her, since she is literally the embodiment of the sun. So, my personal favorite god to play is probably either Kokolin or Amaterasu. Best waifu from the game, once again, Amaterasu. She is best waifu for Smite, in my personal opinion. Do you think that the Goku vs. Jiren is an answer to Goku vs. Superman debate? No. It may for American watchers, but I personally believe Akira Toriyama and Toei Animation, they could give less of a crap about the whole Goku vs. Superman debate. So, in all honesty, no, I don't think so. Even at the end of the, you know, at the end of the day, I do believe Superman's still probably stronger than Goku just because of Superman's just brokenness as a character. It's like trying to say Goku could beat Saitama. Just Saitama's a gag character, and nobody can ever beat Saitama from One Punch Man. So, in my personal opinion, even then, I don't think Goku could still win, even after everything he has obtained. Do you play Fortnite? How did I know a question like this was going to be asked this week? I mean, with the whole thing with Drake and Fortnite and Ninja, I knew something like this was going to be asked. It was bound to happen eventually. But to answer your question, yes, I do play Fortnite. I've actually been playing Fortnite since it came out on Xbox One for the first time, when I was able to get the free version Battle Royale. That's, you know, how long I've been playing. It's fun. I actually won a match today playing Fortnite. No joke. I actually played with my friends. We were in squad, and we won. We got chicken dinner. Yeah. I was using a minigun. Love the minigun, by the way. The Breaker Season 3 announced. What do you think? I have heard about this news, and this does make me extremely happy because, you know, I was under the impression we're probably not going to get it for another half decade or so. And it's how many years has it been since Breaker Season 2 ended? Like, I believe my last review had to be in 2015. I would say 2015 was probably my last review on it, maybe 2014. But I know it's been a while, and it's crazy to think that Season 3 is finally coming out very soon. I don't know the date of when it's coming out, but I am looking forward to Breaker. It was a great manhwa, and it was one of my personal favorites in the past, so can't wait. I'm going to have to probably reread the series. I barely remember everything that happened in the series, because it's been such a long time. Opinions, Black Clover doing the salt guy. As we all know, Black Clover is fraud Clover, so I mean, you know, the series constantly steals from other sources, so I mean, it's to be expected. It was still a meme as well. Would you be done by a Fuda girl or do it with a trap? I don't really want to answer this one, I want to be honest, but, look, I'm not a fan of traps. I'm not. I won't willingly go after a trap, so I want to say no to traps. I don't like Fudas either. I've never been a fan of Fudas. I want to be honest, I've never been a fan of a Fuda girl. A lot of my friends are fans of Fudas, but I personally ain't. But if I had to choose a lesser evil out of these two, I would probably say Fuda girl, though. Because at the very least, the body is completely female, while the trap looks like a female on the outside, but in reality is a dude. So, I want to go with the Fuda girl. What is your opinion on the passing of Stephen Hawking? It's a major loss. I mean, the day he died on Twitter, I did talk about it, I made a post about it. It's an incredible loss for humanity in general. I mean, for everybody in the world, because Stephen Hawking was, he was inspirational. He was an icon. He was someone that inspired many generations for the future to, you know, learn certain things about our universe. I mean, everything he taught us about black holes to time travel, certain little things, you know, he theorized. I mean, he was definitely someone that will be missed. He had a major impact on the world, and I believe out of anyone that could potentially die, he's definitely one of the saddest in recent times, just because of what he brought all of us. Now, I know for a fact I've heard that he should have died around age 20 or so, and he lived like 40 or 50 years over that, which is insane to think how he beat a certain disease for that long. But it's just like, it's sad. It's sad to see him go. I really, really hope that, you know, he rests in peace and, you know, people carry on his legacy and research and answer some of the questions that he always wanted answered. I really hope that is done. If Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super was in Escanor's shoes in the latest chapter, do you think Vegeta would tell Merlin that he was dying? So this is Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. I'm assuming the latest episode Dragon Ball Super. Would he tell Merlin that he was dying? Vegeta at the end of the day is still prideful, and he doesn't really like to tell people that he is hurt or injured. So, judging by how his character is, I still don't believe you'd probably tell, like, Merlin's the equivalent of Bulma, in this sense, okay? So, I don't think Vegeta would probably tell Merlin that he's injured or dying. I don't believe so. So, yeah, I believe Vegeta would act similar to Escanor. What font do you use in your thumbnails? I actually use Run Demo. You can look it up, just type in Run Demo font. That is the font I use. How cursed is this image? No. You have two choices. Experience the same pain Kaneki went through, or B, experience the same pain Guts went through. You have to pick one. Okay, I'm going to pick Kaneki's, and the reason why is because things are looking up for Kaneki, and two, Guts, when he dies, he's going to be internally suffering in hell, so I don't want to be Guts, so I'm going to go with Kaneki. Hey Chibi, besides My Hero Academia Season 3, what shows are you most looking forward to or planning to watch for the upcoming spring season? I haven't looked at the list. I really don't know what's coming out next season. The only thing I really know about is Food Wars that's returning, and I think that's pretty much all I know about. So, no, I have no idea what's coming out next season, so I can't really give you a proper answer to this, but I am looking forward to Food Wars. Food Wars is going to be amazing when it returns. Do you think the principal will be reprimanded this arc due to Gentle breaking in, or do you think Horikoshi will pull a plot twist in Hells? I like that picture. That's a good picture. That's a good question. I do believe that with the latest chapter that came out, it's looking more and more unlikely for the school to even probably find out that Ichigo is fighting Gentle. So, I believe most likely the plot twist is Ichigo taking down the villain and nobody even knowing what he did in the first place. I love Boku no Hero Academia, but I'm an anime only and have been spoiled by some of your manga video titles and thumbnails. I enjoy many of your anime and TG videos, but I hate spoilers. Can you please make less spoiler video titles and thumbnails? I personally don't try to spoil, I want to be honest here. There is sometimes I know for a fact I probably did spoil, but I don't try to go out of my way to spoil it. Sometimes when I do spoil, I don't really mean to. I do try to not do that, especially for anime onlys for Boku no Hero Academia. Please forgive me for that, I do make mistakes. I do admit sometimes I do make spoiler titles and, you know, thumbnails. Can you relate to this? Lol. Let's see. Doing a quest for the first time, doing a quest for the second time. Vendor. That's accurate. That's very, very accurate. That is definitely something I do while playing World of Warcraft. Chibi. 1. What if they made a reboot of Yu Yu Hakusho, and what studio would make it? And 2. Are you a clone? Oh, can you find the squirrel? Found the squirrel. But 1. if they made a reboot of Yu Yu Hakusho, it better be Studio Madhouse that did, you know, Hunter x Hunter. The same team and everything. I do believe that Yu Yu Hakusho would be insane if it was remastered. Now, as for a clone, am I a clone? Hi Chibi, hope your week is going well so far. What are your thoughts of the anime Made in Abyss? There has been some controversy around it. Have you watched it or any thoughts on it? Anime's great. Waiting for season 2 to finally come out. There is some controversy around Made in Abyss because of the whole thing with the lolly, you know, our main female character, Riko. So, I mean, I understand the controversy, but it's still a very good series. So, I look past it for the most part. Do you think Ichigo will keep on loving Hiro or will she move on? That picture is savage on a whole new level. I do believe she'll fall in love with Goro, though. Have you ever been made fun of because you like anime, and how did you handle the situation? And why did you drop Fire Force? P.S. Your vids are great. Keep up the great work. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. But, have I ever been made fun of liking anime? Yeah, I have. I have a friend that actually hates anime, hang out with constantly. It doesn't really bug me, but I mean, he hates anime, and he's like, why do you like anime? But, getting into a real situation in the past and all that throughout school, I was actually very shy and embarrassed to ever admit that I loved anime and manga. I'm not gonna lie. And when I did, I remember some people saying it was very nerdy and made fun of me for it. So, yeah, I have been made fun of it. You know, it did hurt me a long time ago. I got upset about it, but I don't let it really get to me nowadays. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, how I handled this situation is just like, just words, carry on. They just can't comprehend, you know, how great anime and manga is, so I just moved on with my day. And why did I drop Fire Force? Just couldn't get into it, honestly. Felt too, stereotypical. Will he be your Part 3 main character? What has been the state of re-manga as of late? Still burning, sir. Still burning. Oh my god, I really do hope Furuta doesn't die, and when Part 3 does start up, he is like a main character or something. I would really love it. I love Furuta so much. He's such a quality character. Nanasu no Taizai. Chi, what type are you? 1. Reads the new chapter only when translations are out, or looks everywhere for spoilers and sees the fandom going crazy until the full chapter is released. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to you as well. I personally try to avoid spoilers for the most part. I don't look at chapter spoilers unless it's something I'm really, really looking forward to. Like, one of the big things I say I look at spoilers for is probably Promised Neverland, Berserk, and sometimes Dragon Ball. Those are 3 series I do look at spoilers every so often. Chibi, I am currently having a very stressful time at university. I was wondering, how do you deal with all the stress of making videos and meeting deadlines? Good day, sir. Well, that's the thing. I always have stress. I don't usually get rid of my stress when having videos. I mean, I'm kind of late on this video. I know you guys are going to be seeing this video late Sunday, so I mean, I'm always stressed because of deadlines. Deadlines every single day with videos I need to upload, or people saying I need to do other videos that I have yet to upload and all that. And it's constantly a big ordeal for me. It's constant stress because I feel very upset with myself and disappointed when I don't get to upload certain videos that you guys definitely want me to have, but I just don't have time to upload everything. But it's something that I constantly deal with. And what I personally do to just relieve the stress, I usually just play video games. I probably usually just sit down in this chair, grab my controller, play a video game, talk with my friends. That's usually what I do to chill, and if it's not that, I watch a show. I just watch a random show on Netflix or something. That's usually what de-stresses me, but everybody has a coping mechanism. Everybody has a way to deal with stress. Like, for instance, some people, they punch things. Some people just yell and scream. Some people, they go work out or go running. I mean, everybody has different ways to handle stress, but for me, it's always been games and stuff like that, or reading or whatever. But, yeah, it's something I always have. Like, I'm stressed today just because, you know, how you guys are going to have, you know, delayed videos, and it's something I deal with daily. What do you think of my Furuta Rize ink drawing? This is some high-quality stuff, my dude. I like it. I really do like it. I like the dress on Rize, by the way. Is this the same outfit that Kaneki and Toka had? I believe so. I could be wrong there. Let me know. Is that the inspiration you got for the wedding dress for these two? But, you know, I wonder if Rize is going to go out with Furuta before everything is said and done. I am curious if she will, marry him or whatever after everything he's done and what he's been trying to go for. What is your favorite quirk among the villains of Boku no Hero Academia? Now, when you say quirk, do you mean the entirety of the character because of the quirk, or are you just saying the ability in general? Because if I had to say a villain that interests me the most, It's probably twice, just because of the psychological factor of his quirk. But if we're not factoring the character, but just the ability in general, I would say the most fascinating villain quirk. I feel like All For One is too stereotypical, so I'm not going to say his. It's too standard for, like, a superpower series. One that interests me, I would say Shigaraki. I really like Shigaraki's ability, because the way he could just deconstruct everything. You know, no, I take that back. Overhaul. Overhaul is literally Full Metal Alchemist. I'd say Overhaul is probably my favorite quirk among the villains in Boku no Hero Academia. Don't have any questions, but can I make you laugh anyway? Sure, you can go for it. Why was the baby strawberry crying? Because his parents were in a jam. What does a pepper do when he's angry? He gets a jalapeno face. What's an army dentist called? A drill sergeant. Have a great day. Just stop. Is this you when you look at some good hentai? That's pretty accurate, yeah. What's with the 2 to 4 a.m. uploads? My trash sleep schedule. Why have you never picked up my question? Would you want to have a pet in the future? If yes, which animal? P.S. Here is a picture of my pets. Down left is Maja, down right is Elsa, and then up panel is Tigger Jr., born in our home, just 1 day old, and then as an adult. Oh, that's so adorable. So, I mean, I have had pets in the past, actually. I've had quite a few pets growing up. I've had mainly cats, but I've had some dogs, and I don't know if I ever talked about my animals. A lot of my animals have sad stories to them, and it's kind of one of the main reasons why I don't own an animal to this day, just because of all the bad experiences I've had with animals. So, I'm going to briefly just summarize everything, okay? I don't want to linger on to it. If you guys ask a question in the future, maybe I'll talk about it more in depth, but just to make a long story short, a lot of my animals, they died in very sad ways, or I had to give up animals. For instance, I had a dog called Oreo, was a pit bull in Florida, that someone broke into the back of our yard, lured my dog out, and let's just say Bat was a part of the whole equation, and we found him on the side of a road, and yeah, that really messed me up as a kid. And then I had birds that were stolen in Florida as well. 2 little parakeets. Now, in Tennessee, I had quite a few cats, which some people willingly went out of their way to run over. There was someone, when I was in the front yard playing and all that, I was playing my Game Boy and all that, my actual Game Boy SP. That's a blast from the past. I was playing my Game Boy SP, playing Pokemon Ruby, and I remember sitting on the front porch, my cat was near the road, just, in our yard, in our grass, in our yard, and all that. But near the road, someone swerved into our yard to run over my cat. And the image was, I'll never forget the image of how horrible it looked. It's just like, oh my god. But yeah, I've had a lot of bad experiences with animals, and I mean, there's a lot more stories, a lot more in depth I can go. It's just like, ever since then, I really haven't had an animal, but yeah, one of these days I'll probably work up the courage to get one. But for now, though, just like, I've had so many bad experiences because I get attached to them, and I just don't want something like that to happen. Hi, Chibi. Hope you're having a great day. Wakanda forever. Also, can you do a Would you rather have a finger for a penis or a penis for a finger? I like having a penis, so I'm going to say I'm going to take a finger penis. And so with that, I'm going to end it here. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. And please be safe. Chibi out.